Hey, how's it going? It's Sean Bradshaw from Cyberfret.com. And in this lesson, I want to show you one of the most basic lead guitar techniques, a slide. Now, these can be done in rhythm guitar as well, but we're going to be looking at them with single notes, all right? So, a slide is just helps create a smoother sound between a couple of notes. And there's a few different kind of variations of this. So let's start off with the most basic one. So the first one we're going to do here is what's referred to as an ascending legato slide. Hey, it sounds very fancy, but all it means is a slide that goes up, and legato means smoothly. And so what we're going to do is play the note on the 3rd string at the 5th fret, and then I'm going to slide. I'm going to keep the pressure on that 1st finger and move up to the 7th fret without re-picking. All right, that's referred to as a legato slide. And how you see that in music is in tablature, which is used a lot for what you're going to see for lead guitar stuff, is in this case you see a 5, and then there's a line that's going up to the 7, but there's also a curved line over top. And that curved line over top is what indicates that you're not going to be picking the 7th fret. You're just going to be picking the 5th fret only and sliding up to that 7th without re-picking that 7th fret. Now I can do the opposite, a descending legato slide. Here I'm starting on the 7th fret and I'm playing that and sliding back down to the 5th fret. Now, especially if I'm going a larger distance, like now I'm going to go up to the 9th fret, I could do a legato slide. But this time what I'm going to do is something called a picked slide. That means that I'm going to slide up, but once I get to the 9th fret, I'm actually going to pick the note. And in that case, how you see it in the notation is there's not that curved line over top. It's that curved line that indicates legato. And if you're familiar with hammer-ons and pull-offs, it looks exactly the same in the notation for legato. It's just you don't see the little line for the slide. All right, so legato notation always is that kind of curved line over top, which legato just means trying to play smoothly. So 5th fret, pick slide up to the 9th fret. Or here I am descending, coming back down. Now, all of the examples so far, you've kind of heard 2 separate notes. And so another way that you might hear a slide, and it's sometimes referred to as an ornament. And what happens is I'm going to slide up to this 9th fret on the 3rd string, and I'm going to slide from below. Not an exact number. I'm not going to slide from 1 fret, 2 frets, 3 frets. I'm just going to start from below. So if you listen to this, I'm going to do it from multiple frets. All right. With all of them, what I'm doing is I'm just starting from a few frets below, and I'm sliding so quickly that you really hear it all as one sound. And so, you see this indicated in music as just a line from nowhere going up. So in this case, you see, a line leading up to the 9th fret. Now I can do the same thing going down. All right, and again, you don't really hear a starting note. It's just from somewhere above. Now, sometimes you might see something written in the notation in which you'll see like a little smaller number for the tablature. Like in this case, you see kind of a small 9, what looks to be an 8th note, a little slash through it. This is referred to as an ornament slide and that 9th fret is referred to as a grace note. So what I'm doing is I'm sliding here from the 9th fret on the 3rd string up to the 12th fret. Same deal, but this time I actually am starting from a specific fret. I'm starting from the 9th fret, and this is referred to as a grace note. This note really gets no value whatsoever. It's just the note that I'm starting on. I can do the same thing descending, going from, in this case, the 5th fret down to the 2nd. And I'm starting on the 5th fret and sliding down to that 2nd fret and kind of hearing it all as one note. A couple of other things that can happen with slide, and this is just kind of an effect slide. And what I'm doing is I'm going to start here at the 12th fret. I'm just going to play that note, and I'm going to slide down. But I'm not sliding to anywhere. So at a certain point, as I'm sliding down, I let the pressure off, and I might follow through a little bit further, but I don't hear a destination note. I don't hear this. There I ended up stopping my finger, and the pressure was still on. But here, I've just let go, and so I get this kind of effect, you know. All right. I can do the same thing going up, too. All right, there I just took that note in. And I slid on up, but at some point I let the pressure off, and you just kind of hear it kind of as an effect. So sometimes you hear this where people go up and back down on a string like this. All right, and that's just, you know, it's an effect. All right, so play around with the different types of slides. You know, if you know some different licks, try incorporating these different slides into your own lead guitar playing. You know, each of them has a slightly different sound, and so it's just more tools in your lead guitar toolbox. Have a good one.